technical analysis on Bitcoin right now. So let's get into it. Currently, Bitcoin is buying for about $91,000. So for me, Bitcoin is creating a new bottom. Yeah, it's creating a new bottom right now, and because Bitcoin really dropped massively. We had a very massive bearish trend throughout last week, and now this week. It created a new bottom from last week to now, and let's see what price action did here actually, because regardless of the big banks and other hedge funds and other private sector that owns Bitcoin in large chunks, also, I feel like they don't have enough to control the market right now. Bitcoin has a lot of liquidity. What I mean is that a lot of people trade Bitcoin like all over the world. So it's so hard for one bank or two or three banks to just control it. And what happened actually on the weekend actually triggered this. It was about there was a trader that called it a collective liquidity. Yeah, I've heard about that before, a collective liquidity. I've heard about that before, and I heard it again this weekend. I saw it and I said, I've heard this thing before. And it was talking about five different, or it was about 5 to 6 different companies that trade Bitcoin, and they decided to sell their Bitcoin at the same, they decided to dump their Bitcoin at the same time, and it triggered this, and it started buying back. So it's called a collective liquidity. I don't want to get into that too much. So let's just focus on the technical analysis. Regardless if it's buying or selling, we're still gonna get paid, because we're gonna see some a zone to take a position. You understand? If you're buying or selling, you just have to understand what price is doing at the moment. And right now, because see where the market started buying from. As soon as price hits this zone, it started buying high, high, low, high, low, high, low, sort of created equal low, then created equal high, then dropped to the downside because there was a change of character at that level, and there was a supply zone. And also, what also triggered that sale was about those companies that dumped their Bitcoin. Then it goes back to this very level, there's a demand level, then it started buying back, created sort of hello. Now we are at a phase now where we don't know if Bitcoin is going to stay. Now this is the place that is confusing. We don't know if Bitcoin is going to stay from this zone or it's going to continue buying. So what we expect is sort of something like this high, right? For Bitcoin to hit maybe about 94, or let's just say 93K. Come back to this very 93K. Let's just assume 94K, making another high, right? But right now it's sort of a retracement. So let's go internal structure to see what's happening very well to the time frame. So in a 1 hour time frame, in a 1 hour time frame, we could see that price sold from this resistance level, supply level resistance, low, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then now we're supposed to see something like this, lower high to form sort of lower low, right? To continue this trend. To continue this trend. But right now we're seeing something like this. From this level, we are seeing sort of a change of character or reversal pattern, but there is no reversal pattern, sort of change of character. Order block, high, low, high. Now, mind you, any way the market is buying, any way the market is buying or selling, you just have to learn to enter or take a position. You understand? You just can't say the market is not buying well, because if you look at this chart right now, we can see how zigzag and how the chart is looking. It's more like there's a lot of liquidity area. The market is just moving volatile. You understand? There's a lot of volatility right now, but that doesn't mean the market is not going to do whatever it wants to do. You understand? If it's going to buy, it's going to buy regardless. If it's going to sell, it's going to sell regardless. And what we're seeing right now is sort of a high. And I want to see sort of low around this level, then high, low again around this level, then break to the upside. So this is what I expect on Bitcoin right now because I already see a high. Now, Bitcoin, if this market wanted to sell, should have sold from this level immediately as price goes back to this level. But instead, it broke to instead, it reversed down. It started selling from the level. It actually sold from that level, from this uh, support level, making here support turn to resistance. It actually sold from the level to the downside. Then we tested all this imbalance. There was imbalance around this level. All this level was sort of imbalance. So it tested all this imbalance, making this resistance a support zone. They started buying. Now started buying, it broke this zone to the upside. So let's go to 15 minutes time frame. Let's see it very clear. Now I can see what the market is doing right now on the 15 minutes time frame. In the 15 minutes time frame, mind you, there's still supplies around on this level. But what is very important right now is the most recent zone that the market has created. And this is like the most recent resistance zone, the recent resistance zone right now. And the market already broke that zone. So we're on a bullish trend already on the 1 hour time frame. So for me, I'm gonna place my buy limit at this level because price already created a support level and it's currently retesting that support level. And price can actually break the level already to the downside and wants to take a loss. But you have to understand, you have to choose a side, and I choose to buy this market because of what I'm seeing on the technical analysis. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, sort of equal low right now. So these are expect the market to retest at this level right now. So I'm actually gonna buy Bitcoin. Hope, hope price get back to this very level at 94. And I'll set my SL at this level. There's a support level here. And they're sort of equal low here. So I'm going to set my SL very wide because of all these equal lows that are around all here. And price can actually come back to all these zone before it start buying. So let's go to 5 minutes time frame for a very clear view. In the 5 minutes time frame, if you look at it, price is actually moving as if it's already changed. Like there's a change of character. But also, that can also be another manipulation in the market. There's always a manipulation for you not to enter the trade, for you not to take the trade. There's always a manipulation, and you have to learn how to take side. You have to choose a side. You have to pick a side. You just can't come to the market and gamble and say it's going to sell or buy, or you don't know. You won't know 100%, but you have to take a side. You have to pick a side. And right now, due to technical analysis, I'm going to be buying Bitcoin. So I'm going to set my pending order here and let's see how it goes. Maybe I take a loss or maybe I take a win on this trade. So let's see how it goes. And I'm going to share it in my next video if I take a loss on this trade or I took a win on the trade. I'm going to share it on my next video. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also leave a comment below on what you think on Bitcoin right now. Do you think it's going to buy?